Hi everyone, my name is Siti Rahima and I'm currently a graduate student in the Magister program at Indrapasta PGRI University. Today, I'm excited to share some practical strategies, tips to improve your English from a fellow SD Negeri teacher. Before we begin, let me give you a quick overview of what we will cover today. First, we will talk about why this matters, why improving our English is so important right now. Then I'll share you four practical tips. Tip 1, changing our mindset. Tip 2, start with classroom English. And tip 3, use technology and media. And tip 4, build connection. And the last is a recap and summary. So let's get started. Now, you might be wondering why we should we focus on improving our skill now. Well, here's the fact. English will be a compulsory subject from primary school in 2027. That's just around the corner. And here's our reality. We, as the homeroom teachers, are the foundation for this change. Our students will look up to us as their first English teachers. So, what's our goal? Our goal is simple and clear. Our goal is to prepare ourselves without fear and with confidence. We want to be ready when that time comes. But let's be honest about our challenge. We, as a homeroom teacher, we teach all the subjects in Indonesian daily. We have limited English practice opportunities in our daily work. And most importantly, our students need role models. They need us to see us confidently using English. These challenges are real, but they are not impossible to overcome. And that's exactly what we are going to talk about today. So let's move on the first T. The first and most important tip is change our mindset. How do we do this? First, remember, I'm a teacher, so I'm a lifelong learner. We teach our students to keep learning, so we must do the same. And second, see English as a new skill, not a burden. Think of English as an exciting challenge, not something scary. And then the third, and this is very important, it's okay to make a mistake. Mistakes are proof that you are trying. Nobody becomes fluent without making mistakes first. And finally, remember, our positive spirit will inspire our students. When they see us trying with enthusiasm, they will feel brave to try too. Once we have the right mindset, everything else becomes easier, which bring us to our second T. The best place to practice your English is right in your classroom. You practice every single day. And you don't need to speak perfect English. Just start with the simple, practical phrases that you already use, but in English. Let me show you some examples. Here are some phrases that you can use every day in your classroom. For example, if you want to greet your students in the morning, you can say good morning. So every time you meet your students in the morning, you say good morning. And please sit down, open your book, listen carefully, and raise your hand. If you want to give praise and feedback for your students, you can say like good job, excellent work. If your students fail to do the tasks and then you want to give them motivation, you can say try again, well done, and also keep going. If you want to ask question, you can say, do you understand? Any questions? Who can answer? Are you ready? And can you repeat? Just start with just 3 or 5 phrases every day. After 2 weeks, you can add more phrases. Remember, consistency is a key. It's better to use a few phrases consistently rather than to use many phrases once and then forget. Now, let's talk about the tip number 3. Tip 3, use technology and media. We live in a digital age. There are so many free online resources, tips how to learn English. And let me share you some of my favorites. The first is you can listen and learn with audio content, such as podcasts. You can listen while you are cooking, while you are traveling. There are so many podcasts that you can find. And then you can listen audiobooks. This is also very useful for you. Why you listen audiobooks? Because in audiobooks you can listen how to pronounce that words in English, and also you listen the vocabulary itself. the vocab in audiobooks. And then this is the fun things. You can learn with music and YouTube by listening to the songs. Music makes learning more fun, and then listen to English songs and try to understand the lyrics. And then you can also watch YouTube channel. There are so many channel how to learn English, how to improve the skills in English. There are so many. You can find out anytime and anywhere. Okay, and watch movies and TV shows. This is also my favorites. I think everybody, most of you likes to watch movie and TV show. Okay, but this is my strategy. The first, you can watch the movies or TV shows by start with the Indonesian type subtitles first. Okay, and then if you want to level up, you can change Indonesian subtitles with English subtitles. And finally, if you want to level up again, you can watch without subtitles and try to understand the movies using English. Okay, and then next we can use technology and media. And then this is another my favorites. Let me share some digital resources. Okay, you can practice speaking with real people online. Okay, you can use like language exchange application like HelloTalk or Tandem. These applications connect you with native speaker English, of course, native English speakers who want to learn Indonesian. So you can also learn the language from them, and then you can talk maybe in English, and then they can learn from you from Bahasa Indonesia, and also you can learn from them for Bahasa English for English. Okay, and then online communities. Okay, you can join Facebook groups or like WhatsApp groups for English learners. This is, I think, very useful for you. And then read everything everywhere and online. It means that you can learn news in websites, and then you can learn also in ebooks, many free ebooks for English learners. And also, this is what you use every single day is social media. You can follow English accounts on Instagram and also our Facebook, learn while scrolling. And then you can also use your smartphone as a classroom. Okay, you can use like interactive learning apps like Duolingo or Memrise. You just practice is only 10 or 15 minutes each day. And then you can also from your smartphone like apps like vocabulary builders. And yes, this is the simple one. If you use technology, is on the go practice. Okay. Technology gives us unlimited opportunities, but learning alone also can be challenging. So, this is tip 4, build connections. Okay, this tip is very powerful and often overlooked. Here's what you can do. The first, you can find a friend or a small group of teachers, maybe 3 or 4 college who also want to improve their English. And then you can also practice speaking English together for 15 minutes a week. And you can also share resources and support each other. Share YouTube channels, apps, social media that really work for you. Remember, a community makes stronger. When you feel tired or discouraged, your friends will motivate you. When they struggle, you can encourage them. Learning together is more fun and more effective than learning alone. Let me summarize the 4 main tips. First, number 1, change your mindset. Please keep in your mind, we are lifelong learners. And then number 2, use simple classroom English. You can start small phrases and be consistent, just little by little, step by step. And then tip number 3, use technology, many free resources online. And then the last is number 4, build connection. Let's support each other. There are simple, practical tips that you can start using right away. So don't wait, just practice now. Okay, this is my closing statement. I want to leave you with this beautiful African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Improving our English is a journey, not a sprint. And this journey is much more enjoyable and successful when we do it together. So let's support each other. Before I close, I want to invite you to stay connected. For more tips and content related to teaching and learning in primary school, you can reach me on my Instagram. You can follow me at ima_yasir. So let's support each other in this journey. Let's share resources, celebrate our progress, and help each other grow. So thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.